sign. Ex-wife had a better lawyer help. At least he's honest. Well, Breck, we're on another road trip for about 6 hours. Are you cool with that?
Yep, let's do it, man.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. We're actually headed to the Petersen Automotive Museum because they have a new exhibit that just opened called the Hollywood Dream Machines, Vehicles of Science Fiction and Fantasy, and that just screamed vlog with Breck. So I said, you know, let's go check it out, because even if I don't know the cars, you might, and we love that kind of crazy stuff. So
we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, so let's go.
Let's go.
What? So I have a little bit more info on that dome now. That is going to be part of the Screen Actors Guild's new museum facility. And here's where we're going today. This crazy, I don't know how you'd describe that, but that's Petersen Automotive Museum. Same intersection in the same place that Notorious B.I.G. was murdered. Now they're really making a big deal about this exhibit, so it's pumped me up even more to see it, so I hope it's not a letdown. Wow, as soon as we walk in, this was not here last time. I love it. This old, rickety old ice cream truck with Suck My Popsicle and Optimus Prime on there. Wicked. Skids and mud flap. Yeah, see? Driven in Revenge of the Fallen. Oh, take a look at that. The Taxi Tuk-Tuk from Blade Runner 2049. Wow, that's cool. Oh, this is cool. Used in Black Panther. Look at the hood, all torn up. Panther claw marks. That's rad, look at that. Okay, this one says this is made off a depiction in a video game called Destiny from 2014. And then this is the 2054 Lexus Roadster from Minority Report. Tom Cruise. Wow, that's awesome. Almost has kind of like a VW Bug shape to it, or wow, that's rad. So that's one of Tony Stark's cars from Iron Man and the Avengers. He always used those Audis. There's Iron Man's armor Breck is admiring. Worn by Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man 2. That was the first one I saw. I actually saw Iron Man 2 before 1. So he wore this actually in 2 of them. Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3. Wow. That's cool. Breck, see how you measure up.
I can't stand on the platform, but probably about the same.
And this was in the garage in Iron Man 1 and 2. You can see there's, I'll show you a picture of it. This Roadster.
So in this part of the movie, Tony was looking at this car, and this is what inspired him to do the gold and red color on the Iron Man suit.
That's a Mustang King Cobra, driven in Guardians of the Galaxy. Look at the hood. The Batpod. Some of this stuff we've seen before because they had it upstairs. There he is on it. So this one was written in The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. Here's some Batman and Robin slats, the old comics. And here we have one of the Batmobiles from when they brought it back in the early 90s. Now that is not just a mannequin of Batman. That is the actual costume that Michael Keaton wore in the movie. 1989, the first one. How cool is that? Before Joel Schumacher added nipples to it. I remember that was a big deal when he became the director. Check this out. That suit is styled to give the movie's title character a more serious and menacing look. And this is a gigantic creation from another video game from Halo. Halo 4. This is the Warthog. It's kind of cool. They actually brought cars that never were real into a real realm. Here they have a statue of Bumblebee in what the size that Bumblebee would be in the movie, and then here's the actual 1987 Autobot Bumblebee from the movie, 2018. Car doors for wings. Now this is great because this is kind of an often forgotten about movie that I thought was great, especially as far as futuristic movies. Demolition Man. This is the ultralight from Demolition Man. 1992, Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, and it still looks futuristic. The windows and everything. Here's a picture of Wesley Snipes in front of it in the movie, right in front of one. And this police helicopter was used in AI, Steven Spielberg's artificial intelligence. That's really cool. Now, I've never seen this movie. This is from a movie called Priest, and it's Priest's bike. It's pretty interesting looking though. Oh, that's cool. That's obviously from Star Wars. A New Hope. And then this is from Clockwork Orange. That's pretty cool. That is a rad car. And that is the car from Mad Max Fury Road, which was great. If you didn't see it, go see it. Amazing. It's a 73 Interceptor. If for nothing else, watch it for the vehicles that they created. This is another one that was in the movie. There's a really cool part where like a guy with a guitar comes out and is playing just this insane guitar on top of one of these trucks. Yeah, it's an interesting movie. Definitely worth a see, worth a watch. And then both of these are from The Island, the movie The Island. That's a black wasp, that's what it's called. And the car is a 2002 Cadillac CN, also in The Island. In this case is all props from Minority Report. Also, great movie. And this car is also from Minority Report. Another one of those Lexus. Now this was also used in Minority Report. You can tell they all have that kind of sleek, big bubbly, curved design. I love this kind of stuff. And this is not the original, this is a replica of one of the cop cars from the original Blade Runner. Just to give you an idea of what it would have looked like. Now this one says it actually was in the original Blade Runner. It was actually driven in the movie. I thought it looked like it had been showing some sign of wear right there. That is rad. We may just have to call this one the Rad Vlog because it really is. And then here we have the car driven in Blade Runner, also one of the originals. The 2019 Everyman car. Kind of shocked that they got any of the originals, but they did. And this one is from the newer Blade Runner, 2049. Still pretty awesome. And this one is also from the new Blade Runner, 2049. Now that's really cool. That is the original Joker mobile from the 1966 TV series, the same one Cesar Romero would have driven around. How cool is that? That might be like the coolest thing they have here for me anyway. As far as things I didn't expect to see, this is like top of the list. Yeah, that is just too awesome. Look at the sides, look at the doors. You can see on the front it says Mangrel. Hey Breck, did you notice that the backs of the seats in the Joker's car are surfboards?
Yeah, I did see that.
Pretty cool, huh? Have no fear, we haven't seen everything. There's still a few more things to check out, including one of the most famous sci-fi vehicles of all time. You know what I'm thinking of. Check out this motorcycle used in artificial intelligence, AI. Kind of bummed that there's nothing from like the Escape movies. Escape from New York or Escape from LA or anything like that. That's pretty awesome. Then here's a depiction of the Terminator the T-800 from Terminator Salvation. And that's the motorcycle ridden in Terminator Salvation as well. It's like a vertebrae. Doesn't look all that comfortable. Now you're probably wondering, Jordan, what haven't we seen? What's the most famous thing? Come on, think about it. Back to the Future, the DeLorean. And take one more look at this guy. This thing's just too cool. Even Breck's over here checking it out again. Breck, how awesome is this one?
This one's pretty cool. I don't think this would be very street legal though.
Well, you never know. Laws are changing.
Yeah, it's true.
We've looked at it many times before, but it's still cool. Let's get a little closer here. Flux capacitor.
So we try to stay pretty well diversified. It has to be set up on two guys.
Wardrobe from Tron, as well as one of the motorcycles. And then a couple other props, the discs. And then that was the model of what those were. Oh, and there's even the stick back there. And then there's a model depiction of Tron.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool bike.
So this is the station. So this part has to be.
For me, this Clockwork Orange car, seeing that in person, that was kind of a highlight for me. I really like that. Plus the Joker car, that was awesome. All right, Breck, so what'd you think of this exhibit? Was it worth it?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of great stuff here. I was really surprised, a lot more than I thought there would be.
And original stuff too,
Yeah,
surprisingly.
yeah, a lot of this stuff was actually film used, and that's really fun to see that.
What was your favorite stuff?
I heard you talking about Clockwork Orange vehicle. I really like that one. That's really great too. That really caught my attention when I saw it. And of course, as a Star Wars nerd, I can never turn down the original land speeder from first movie. I guess you can see the wheels on it, so it didn't really hover.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, Breck just blew the whole movie for you. Some of the damage up there to the front of it, like it was wrecked.
Good of a driver.
Yeah, Luke wrecked. Brooke and I decided to stop and have some lunch at the Denny's, but not just any Denny's. This is the Denny's that was across the street. You can see in the background of Pulp Fiction when John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson go to the apartment to get Marcellus's briefcase back. That building was originally across the street over there. Well, if Magic Johnson endorses it, must be good. Well, we're definitely tackling the food here. I went with breakfast, so my breakfast is almost done. We've come home and look who's stretched out. Did you miss us? Hey, happy man. Hey, happy guy, are you happy now? Did you miss me? Well, Jaw just got some new treats in the mail he's working on. Thank you, Mary Louise Matthews. He seems to like them. Well, that's it, everyone. Thank you for watching. I decided to actually cut this vlog into two, and we went upstairs, and you can watch that second video and see what was upstairs, what they've changed out. I wanted to thank Linda Magorno, Michael Brown, and Steve McCulley for making contributions to my channel. Thank you all for watching, and head over and watch the other video. Have a great night, and goodbye.
Cause there's a grace